So you have escaped from the vault. You have vanished into the forest. Now you do all know that Montrey and Porsha are reasonably powerful spellcasters, and so you expect that they may send some of the monster guards in the vault after you, and that they may summon a variety of creatures to pursue you through the forest as well. So you're trying to get to Kendallar and get your ship and get off planet. You've got what you need. So you're making your way through the forest. So how are you guys kind of getting through the forest here?
Do any of us do anything about moving through? Let's see. What's our
survival skill?
Yeah, that thing.
Good question. Anyone have proficiency?
I do not have survival proficiency. I don't know if any of you do. I don't recall.
Nope.
I do not.
I got a whole.
I don't think. Yeah, I got a good old +1 to survival.
Can Razkus, like, can she, I'm sorry, he, wait, no, it is, yes, he, can he, try and use his perception to, like, recall if he can remember any kind of trail through the forests or anything like that?
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, because I guess presumably we like backtracking the way that we came somewhat?
Well, that's a good question. 9. Okay. Do you want to have come? There is a not very well traveled trail, but definitely a trail from the town to the vault, because they get supplies and that sort of thing, and people go back and forth every now and then. I assumed that you kind of skirted the trail to get there, and then as well on the way back going not on that trail, because it'd be pretty obvious to find you.
Yeah, probably not keeping to the main trail. If there's only like one trail in and out, then it's gonna be pretty apparent if we're running back down that path.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so Razkus, looking around, you don't spot the trail that the one you made your own trail coming in through the forest. You're not able to spot where that one is. But more or less the direction that you have to go. So you guys head through the forest. Who's kind of in the lead here? Where's the direction?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably Razkus.
Okay. And then who's bringing up the rear?
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay, great.
I'll bring up the rear.
Smash, you've got a really remarkable passive perception.
Yes, I think I have expertise in perception.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's my one expertise. So I'm kind of like trying to keep one eye over my shoulder, see if we're being tailed.
Yeah, you keeping one eye over your shoulder, you spot some leaves swirl unexpectedly in your path behind you. And you do perceive that there is something moving in your direction there. Everybody give me
how far away
please.
Is that? Oh boy. 12.
What'd you ask to roll?
Initiative.
12.
Okay.
Wow, that is some seriously mediocre initiative rolls.
Are you heckling our initiative?
Yes. I'm absolutely heckling your initiative. But the bad guys rolled even worse. So
hey, that's what matters.
Yeah. So Smash, you see something approaching, but it's invisible or you can't see it. You just see its effects. What do you say to people as you spot this?
Oh, they're behind us. Behind. And how far away is it behind us?
It's like 17. You just met its stealth check, so you can't quite pinpoint it. But it's somewhere between 40 and 60 feet away.
Okay. Okay. I am
but it's
going
Polly's turn.
to.
Polly. So yeah, on kind of before we started Smash, you notified everybody. So Polly,
Gotcha.
you look over your shoulder. Give me a perception check, please.
Perception check. Sorry, I have so many windows open. Where is okay?
That's on your skills.
Yeah. Woo, 7.
7 total. Okay, great. You don't see what Smash is talking about.
What are you talking about? Let's get out of here. We don't have time for this.
Behind.
Let's see. Can you cast Fairy Fire on an area, or do you have to see?
No, it's just kind of a cube.
Yeah. And it should be enough for that. 60 feet.
Yeah, within a 20-foot cube. You could probably let's see. Give me an insight check, Polly.
Insight check.
And Smash, Smash. Give me a persuasion check, please.
Cool. 16.
Okay.
He's like
Polly,
gesturing like.
Polly, give me an insight check.
19.
Oh, 19. Okay, great. Yeah, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Smash is gesturing aggressively. You could target Fairy Fire in that area if you would like to.
Fine. All right. So yeah, I'll do that.
Incredible. Each object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Which light do you want to outline them in?
Violet. That sounds pretty.
That is wild. Creature fail. Oh, it needs to fail a dexterity saving throw. So what is your spell save DC, Polly? It should be at the top of your spell page.
15.
15. Okay. So these guys are pretty speedy. They've got +4. That's a 16 on that one, but only an 8 for the other one. So you see limbed in light a humanoid-ish, medium-sized shaped thing that's completely invisible except for the fact that it's lit up by this fairy fire. As soon as you light it up, it turns right to look at you, Polly, and you feel a distinct sense of anger coming off the thing as it now is targeting you for elimination.
Ah! Look what you done, Smash.
Behind.
That's your action. You still have 30 feet of movement if you'd like to. You could close with the creatures. You can move further away from them, or you can move laterally.
I'll move
Or you
30.
can fly, actually, can't you?
Yeah, you could just go up.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. You can fly up if you wanted to.
I'm gonna move 30 feet away. You know.
Okay. Further up or just away from them?
Just actually, I'll go up then. Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Polly flies up to get a little bit out of danger. Smash, that's you.
Smash turning and seeing the thing that's just been illuminated in purplish light will just try and splash it with some acid. So it's gonna hurl an acid splash
Awesome.
at that thing, and it'll actually, if the I don't know how close the other one is since I can't really see it, but if they're standing right next to each other, they both need to make a save. If not, just that one.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, so here's the thing. So Fairy Fire, any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it and the affected creature is not invisible. So the creature is invisible, so you can basically see it, but you don't get advantage from Fairy Fire.
Okay. Oh wait, no, I thought they said they can't benefit the affected creature can't benefit from being invisible. I thought that
Oh,
was-
okay. I
but
misread
it
that.
doesn't really matter because Acid Splash is a saving throw on their part, not an attack
Oh,
roll on my
okay.
part. So
Sure. Oh, I see. Yeah, cannot benefit from being invisible. Okay, bummer. Jesus.
so I'll throw it at the one I can see, and
Okay,
if it happens to hit the other one, cool.
got it. Okay, that one makes it save, and that one makes it save. Go ahead and roll your
Okay.
damage.
I don't think it takes any on a fail or
Oh, it's a cantrip?
success.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Got it.
just a cantrip. So he
Cool.
hurls a glob of acid back there, and it just kind of splashes in the bushes around him.
Yeah, the bushes start sizzling. So now and all the plants and everything in this 20-foot cube are also limbed in this purple flame. So now they're smoldering from acid and purple lit up.
And Smash will let out a screech and like run 30 feet away from them.
Okay, awesome. Okay, Razkus.
Okay, so seeing them freaking out, throwing acid, running off. Is the guy who's now that I can see who's surrounded in violet, is he still behind me? Because I was on the
Yes.
front. Okay, I will move closer towards him to be in front of Polly.
Yeah, you can get most of the way there with a move. He's still about 10 feet away at the end of a move.
Can I make it to the guy who's outlined?
Sorry, say again?
Can I make it to the guy who's attacking us?
Yeah, if you want to take a move and a dash, you can.
Mm,
You can take a move and use your breath weapon, right? Because that has range.
Yeah, you
that's
can.
true.
Breath
It's
up
like
and
a
reach it that
15-foot
far.
cone, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to do it.
It's insistent on climbing on my desk right now.
Do we see, so far we just see there's one person? Does this guy?
Yeah,
Give
we
me a
just-
perception check. Actually,
Okay.
now that you're closer and you're looking around.
That is, that's like a 4.
Okay. Yeah, you just see the one creature.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, I'll just move there. I'm not gonna take a dash. I'll just try to move in front of Polly, and then let's see. The shield first. Never play a fire. No.
Don't worry, I'm sure the forest won't catch fire with the breath weapon.
Yeah, but that's another thing too. I was like, I'm also fire.
I mean, I just threw acid all over it, so it's wet with acid, you know.
Yeah.
Dampen the fire.
Acid fumes.
No, I'll just. Can I ready do I have to ready a reaction, or does a reaction just go off?
The reaction just goes off, but if you want to say, I'm going to attack if they close to melee with me, then you can do that.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I can do that. If they get close, if they get within melee range of me, I'll attack them.
Okay, cool. I think you don't get your full attack in that case. You just get a single
Yeah, it's gonna be one.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So Razkus has moved up closer to them. Polly is flown up, and Smash has moved further away from them. So Smash, you're now about 70 feet away from them. The creatures close with Razkus. And Razkus, you can now appreciate that you are being attacked by more than one thing. You can't see the other one, but you know that it's there. Two of these smash into you for 20 points of damage. Okay, that's the bad guys. Back to the top. Polly, you see Razkus just getting hammered by something.
Ah!
Did Razkus get the attack that was readied?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead and roll that if you want to use your reaction for that.
That was a critical one.
Oh, just completely disoriented by being attacked by things that you can't see, Razkus. completely whiffs. And what's he using? His longsword?
Yes.
And I'm sorry I didn't get magic items to you guys. So Razkus, your longsword is a longsword +1. And then Smash, you have 2 potions of curing. And Polly, you are an evoker. You have a staff that stores a 2nd level spell slot for you. So you have an additional 2nd level spell slot, basically.
What was
you have to kind of empower it each day if you want to. So,
what was the potion that
you have 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
I think it's just the regular one, so it's 2d4 + 2.
Cool.
Okay, back to the top. Polly, yeah, you're just seeing Razkus getting hammered on. These things, whatever they are serious news.
How many are there?
You can still just see the one. I think you rolled a perception check already last round to see, but I guess they're fighting now. So go ahead and roll another perception check. And they're not actively stealthing.
Oh, they have the fairy fire on them, right?
You have it on one of them, but there's 2 of these things.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Where's my character sheet? Perception. 3. Yeah, I just see the one.
Yeah, you just see the one.
All right. Can I fly? Would like to fly in range for burning hands and do that.
Yeah, almost certainly possible. What's the range on burning hands?
It is a 15-foot cone.
Yeah, no problem. You can get 15 feet up, right over Razkus pretty much, and just direct it right below you.
Cool. And I'll sculpt it. I'll exclude Razkus from the range.
Okay.
Like a fiery shower that just halos around you.
And then you can, if you want, this is a feature in 5th edition. I can't remember if other editions do this. You can upcast, since Burning Hands is a 1st level spell, you could use a 2nd level spell slot or a 3rd level spell slot to deal more damage with it if you want to.
Yeah, it's 3d6, and then for each spell slot above 1st level, it's an additional 1 more d6. So it's up to you if you want to actually expend that or if you want to use those for higher level spells. Either way.
Yeah, I'll just cast it for right now.
Okay.
All right. 20.
20 points of damage?
Well, I'm sorry, no, it was a natural 20, and then natural 20 automatically hit in 5th.
This is just a saving throw for them, so it's just you don't need to roll. You just roll damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
It forces him to make a dex save.
Well, dang.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and roll your 3.
Shame to not get the crit there.
So 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay, awesome. You hit these guys, and actually both of them, even though you can't see the other one, with your burning hands. It obviously caused some damage, but not a tremendous amount as far as you can tell.
The flame lights any flammable objects in the area that aren't worn or being carried.
Outstanding. Give me 2 d20s, please.
2 d20s.
Yep.
An 8 and an 11.
8 and 11. Okay, a couple of sticks catch fire. It's not going to turn into a massive conflagration anytime soon, but it might start a little forest fire in a little bit here. Okay, that's Polly. Smash.
Smash is going to move back. Actually, no. Smash is fine just right here with a 90-foot range on this spell. And it's going to look at the one that he can clearly see and just kind of glare at it and psychic energy lashes out as he is going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip on it. So it needs to make an intelligence saving throw, DC 15.
Ooh, nice. That is a strategic move. These guys have no bonus, but you got a 15 on the die.
Dang. All right. Well, it takes half damage. So it's gonna still take not great on the damage dice. It's gonna take 5 points of damage,
Okay.
psychic damage, if that matters.
Cool.
And that's all. It doesn't get any of the other different effects from the spell since it succeeded its save.
Okay, awesome. You lash out at this thing that you're not even sure if it has a mind, but it definitely seems to be a little bit affected by that. Okay, Razkus. I mean, another round like that last one, and you're beaten down.
Yeah. Let's see. Can I see the other thing that attacked me?
Give me another perception check, please.
You may know which direction it hit you from.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Better? 15.
Yeah, you know, like the square it's occupying, basically. So you could attempt to attack it with disadvantage.
Okay. Let's see. I will. Yeah, I'll try to attack the one in front of me that I know hit me. That's outlined in purple.
Okay. Yeah.
Or violet. Let's see.
That's
You
just
got
a flat
advantage
roll.
on that one.
Yep.
Okay, that's a natural 20 for
Ooh,
27 to
hey.
hit.
Yep.
Just what we needed right there.
Yeah.
Oh, is the one in parentheses, Sam, if I'm doing just
If
for
you're
the
doing
damage?
do the one in not in parentheses. That would be
Okay.
if you've got your shield in one hand and your sword in the other, it's the smaller dice. If you're using the weapon two-handed, it's the larger dice. But I believe you're using the shield, at least the way I had it put in.
Yeah. Okay. 11 damage.
Nice. Is that with the critical?
Oh wait, how do you do the critical mechanic?
So
Just
you
roll
roll.
the
So you
dice
roll the
twice.
dice.
Oh, okay, roll with it.
You roll the dice again. You don't add the +5, but you add another D8 basically.
Okay, so 15.
15 points of damage. Okay, you cut into this thing that's lit up by this fairy fire, and there's definitely some kind of flesh under it that your sword connects with. You feel its magical power allowing you to actually damage the thing that looks like it's made of wind and magic.
Did it? So can I tell if I damaged it?
Yeah, you definitely damaged it.
Okay, I'm gonna get 2 attacks, so I will attempt to attack in the direction of the other one.
Okay, the one you cannot see.
Yes.
Okay, so roll that one with disadvantage.
I think the lower number, is that right?
Great.
Okay. 17 hit.
17 does hit.
All right.
Hey, there you go.
I got max damage on that. So that's gonna be 8 plus 6, yeah, 17, or sorry, 16.
Whoa. Nice. Yeah, you turn to the side, not even seeing what's there, and connect with the creature. Definitely damaging it. Yeah, 2 great hits.
Let's see, and then on my bonus, I will do. Yeah, I'm gonna do. You go ahead and use second wind.
Second win, good call.
Oh, get back some help. I think it's D10.
Yeah, D10. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, and then 9. I think it's plus my. Okay, so that I rolled a 9, and I'm in level 5. Okay.
So
Gained that.
14.
Yeah, 14.
So you're up to 33.
Yep.
Hey,
sounds about
that's a much more comfortable number. You're back above my max health.
Much better. Okay, very cool. Bad guys. So the one that's outlined in fairy fire is going to fly up at Polly. That provokes an opportunity attack if you want it, Razkus.
Not
Right. I'm
fair.
gonna do it.
Great.
You still have advantage on it because he's fairy fired.
Yeah, good to know. Both rolls were pretty bad. Let's see, there's a slight chance it might have hit. Does 16 hit?
A 16 does hit. These things are, if you can see them, they're not hard to hit.
It's the seeing them that's the hard part.
Yes.
11 damage.
Man, yeah, you cut into this thing as it's flying away from you, definitely damaging it. It's going to fly up to Polly and try to smash her to break that damn concentration on fairy fire. That is one hit, Polly, for 10 points of damage.
So if
And
you do have the ability to cast shield if you would like. I just want to make sure you have that knowledge.
Thank you, Sam.
It
Yes.
bumps your AC by 5.
Yeah, I'll
for
do
the
that.
round.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I don't know if
got,
that'll actually prevent the hit or not, but
yeah, I got an 18, so up to 20. It blocks it. Boom! This invisible shield comes up. This hand come along to smash you and does not succeed. So you save yourself from having to do a concentration check.
Getting all Harry Dresden in here.
Okay, Razkus, the one that's invisible, is going to beat on you. And it's just glancing off your shield. You kind of hunker down behind your shield. Bam, bam. Feel this thing pounding away on it. All right, back to the top. Polly, there's one of these things laced in fairy fire right in front of you.
Yeah. How far away
You
am I?
guys you're 15 feet off the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so I probably can't do that. All right.
And in 5th edition, there's no problem casting in melee, so you can do whatever you want.
All right, that's cool.
also you do have a bonus action you can use with there's a feat you've got every turn. Basically, there's no limit to it. It's just your bonus action each turn. You can telekinetically shove something like 10 feet.
Yeah,
If you want to shove people around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burning hands to this thing, I think. Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Awesome. So that's a dexterity saving throw for me.
8.
15. It just makes the save. So you did 8 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay, halved to 4. You reach out and a cone of flame envelops the thing. Definitely took some damage. And then if you wanted to, so if you want to get away from this thing, what you could do would be to use your bonus action to shove it away and then take your movement to move away from it.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. There's a DC on the mage hand thing to do that.
Yes.
Is that right? Quick?
Yeah. It's a strength. I think it's a strength.
Yeah, I
check.
think it's just your normal spell save DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, DC 15
15
does not succeed, so gets shoved 5 feet away. Cool. So now you can move without provoking opportunity attack.
Cool. I'd like to move down and closer to Razkus, I think.
Okay, you can move like right behind him.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, is that how you intended that to work, Sam? Was the telekinetic push so you can get out of combat?
Pretty much, yeah.
That is super
you
cool.
Get out of my face.
Right.
Because like if you're not a character that has like a lot of things to do with your bonus action, it's just a thing you can do every turn if you want to, which is nice.
Yeah, totally read that it's free 5-foot step for me or other people. So yeah.
And you can also shove other people around if they want to move. Like it says you can willingly fail to save to get shoved.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so Polly, little burning hands, move down behind Razkus, smash.
Smash is going to move back a little closer, seeing that everyone's kind of congregating. And it's just, he still doesn't see, does he see the one that like is wailing on Razkus? It's still invisible. Okay, then he's just going to try and attack the one that's up in the air.
Okay.
still with chill touch.
Cool.
So that's, I believe that is an attack roll for me. Yes. So it's with advantage because it's fairy fired. Getting, wow. All right. That was a double nat 1.
Outstanding.
So that does not succeed.
Wow. Well, get it out of the way with the cantrips.
Yep. All right. Cool. So
Wild.
he's gonna just whiff that tremendously and then move a little bit closer to the group. So
Okay.
he'll move 30 feet back. So now he's like, what, 40 feet away from him?
Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, Razkus.
Can Razkus tell like how close we are to the town, to Kendallar?
Oh, sure. Give me an intelligence check.
Unfortunately, Razkus is not the smartest, despite being an Eldritch Knight.
11.
I mean, it took you guys a couple of days to get from the town to the vault, and you've only been out maybe a couple of hours. So it's still quite a ways away.
Okay, so Razkus with that is like, okay, we gotta slowly start moving away from the vault, or like to find some kind of shelter or a way to distract them. So she can still not see what he's attacking, right?
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Polly is kind of near me now as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Right behind you.
Disengage requires an action. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I will probably just try to what happened to the one that's outlined?
It's basically 15 feet right above you.
Oh, cool. I wouldn't be able to hit in melee, right?
No.
I didn't
Not
think
unless you did some crazy jump. I mean, there's trees. If you want to do some like crazy acrobatics, grab a tree limb and swing off and hurl through the air, like 100%.
Man, I'm almost 7 feet tall. No, I'm just gonna. I'll try to attack the one in front of me again.
Okay. Yeah, with disadvantage.
Let's see, with disadvantage. 11. Yeah, it's just an 11.
Yeah, 11, not good enough. You hit the thing, but it kind of deflects the sword.
Okay,
You do have 2 attacks though.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Got it, Razkus.
15. I think we decided that hits.
That's a hit. 15 is a hit.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right, you stab this thing with your magical longsword. I mean, you've stabbed these things a fair bit. You really can't see it, so you don't know what effect it's having on the thing.
You're hitting something.
Okay, any bonus actions or movement?
Yeah, I'll probably just stay here and be like, and I'll just yell out and be like, we need to get going.
Cool.
I'll say
I think
similar
you
to
can
the
do a bonus
telekinetic thing, you do
action.
have a bonus action thing you can do
Yeah,
every turn if you
shield.
feel like it. You can whack people with your shield and
That's
shove
right.
them.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering, would that work if it succeeded to be like, okay, I'm not in melee anymore if I wanted to move?
Yes.
Similar
Right,
to his
right.
thing? Okay, similar to Polly's thing. Oh, okay. I could try and shove an invisible thing. I'll go ahead and just try.
is
Like,
there a
I
roll
generally
for
know where
that?
it is.
It's the shove action, which is
Okay, that's the strength or athletics, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so roll athletics, Razkus.
Okay, it's just an athletic. Yeah, it doesn't say what I need to do on the sheet.
Yeah.
I have a bonus for that.
Yeah, it's an athletics contested by either athletics or acrobatics.
13.
Yeah, not good enough. You try to shove it and it just kind of nimbly moves so that you're not able to. Okay. Bad guys, so the fairy fired one comes down in front of Polly. So now you guys are like back to back, Polly and Razkus, with one of these things on either side of you. The one with fairy fire tries to smash you again, Polly. That's 2 hits.
Shield only lasts for the turn, I think.
Exactly. You'd have
Yeah.
to recast it. If
You would have to
wanted.
recast it this turn if you wanted it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my spell slots right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna recast it again. That seems good.
Okay, that blocks one of them, but not the nat 20.
Ooh.
Ugh.
This thing just punches right through your shield, clocks you, rings your bell fully. You take 20 points of damage, Polly.
Well-
And you need a
Probably
to do
good you cast that shield.
Yeah. Yeah, you were about to drop. And then you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, DC 10.
Con save.
It should be up at the top of the sheet.
4. Jeez.
Fairy fire drops.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Roro.
And then the one on you, Razkus, both of those hit. You take 20 points of damage.
That's because also has shield, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna reaction shield.
Ooh, okay, that takes you up to 23. So now I gotta do math. That's 23
all
and
of us have
24. Both of them still connect.
Oh, that sucks.
That's unfortunate.
How rough are you looking there, Razkus?
He's got 13 hit points. You can take
Yeah.
one more hit, maybe a couple.
All right.
Okay, that's these guys are just they've zeroed in now. They're like, okay, we figured out how to beat these things, these stupid fairy creature things, and they're just beating on you. Okay, back to the top, Polly.
All right, I'm tired of this nonsense. They're both right here. Fireball.
Just like a self-centered fireball.
And excluding me and Razkus, of course.
Okay.
Lovely.
So 10, 13, 14, 18, 23, 26, 30.
30 points of damage. Outstanding.
I'm done.
One of them does not succeed. One of them does succeed, so it takes half. So you are enveloped in flame, and I forgot to mention that the three of you have worked together a fair bit before for similar kinds of things to this. So you guys know how each other work and whatnot, and work pretty well with each other. So Razkus, you're not super freaked out by being surrounded by flame. I think you're flame retardant anyways.
I am, yeah.
You've seen Holly pull this move before, so you guys are wreathed in flame and are just fine.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm like right. I think I'm 40 feet away, so I'm like right
you're
at the
right
edge
at
of the
the
fireball. It
edge.
just comes right up in front of me.
And you know how I said the forest, like a couple of twigs had kind of started to smolder and burn? Now, like full-on saplings are on fire. Leaves are crackling above you. There's basically a sphere of charred earth around Polly as she does a tremendous amount of fire damage to these things. But they are still up.
Yes. Anyway,
Oh,
fire.
goodness.
I'm talking big up.
Any bonus action or movement, Polly?
Ooh, I will. Let's see. I'll try to shove the one in front of Razkus.
Okay, great. That's a strength save for me. He fails, so it gets shoved. Well, I don't know. That may not be the best tactical decision because Razkus won't know where he is then.
Oh,
You can shove the one in front of you if you want it. So
sure.
there's basically one in front of you and one in front of Razkus.
Yeah.
Actually, indecision. I'll just pass then, I think.
Okay, cool. All right, next smash. So you saw Polly throw down what you know is her toughest hit, And you do still see like you don't see leaves anymore. Now you kind of see swirling smoke where these creatures are. So you know that they're still around.
Can I like determine where the two of them are in like the swirling smoke now, or do I still not have any idea where they're at?
Give me another perception check. Yeah.
All right. That's a good roll, finally. 26.
Oh, yeah. You can easily pinpoint the one in front of Polly. The one on
that's the
other
one like
side of
closest to
Razkus
me.
is a little hard to see.
All right. In that case, okay. I'm gonna cast on the one that I can determine where it's at. I'm gonna hit it with a dissonant whispers.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So that is a wisdom save. It's a wisdom save, DC 15.
All right, does not make it.
Okay, it takes 9 points of psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far away as its speed allows from me.
From you, okay.
From me. And which means it will provoke opportunity attacks if they can see it. I don't know if they can see it. Because it's not like forced movement in the sense of shoving it. It's like it's running away under its own power.
Oh, interesting. Really? Wow.
Yeah, this eats up its reaction.
Cool. Okay, yeah, it moves, but yeah, it's invisible, so they can't really perceive it.
Okay, so it went at like its full speed away from them.
Cool.
Or away from me, rather.
Okay, that's any movement, Smash?
Smash is fine. Smash will move just a few feet close. I'll move in like 10 feet, so I get within like 30 feet of Polly. Okay. And I will use my bonus action to speak telepathically into Polly's mind and say,
"Do we flee now?"
We can.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Okay, Razkus. Yeah, you're still in melee with this thing, so you know it's right in front of you, pretty much.
I'll try attacking again.
Okay.
I don't think 12 doesn't hit, right?
12 does not hit.
I forgot to mention, like, Razkus also has a familiar. I don't know if the familiar could be like, if there could be a familiar taking a help action or anything like that to offset anything, or if, since we haven't mentioned it this whole time, I kind of forgot about that.
Oh.
Like ordered the stick, pop. My familiar.
Yeah, I think your familiar could totally be giving you help action.
To kind of like offset at least one of the disadvantage attacks. It won't help you with both of them, but
yeah.
Okay. I rolled 22 on this one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Do you want to roll again since I have help action?
And see if you crit. I guess it would just offset the disadvantage, though, not give you advantage. So probably not.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just a 22. You hit it.
Yeah. Okay. One hit.
Okay, I got max damage.
Keep rolling max damage. We like that. At least from our side.
14, and I'll take.
Okay, 14 points of damage.
And then I'll take a bonus action to try and shove it again.
Okay, great. Do athletics and do acrobatics. It's not as good.
Even with my high. Oh, it's 11. I rolled
I also got an 11, so I can't remember what happens in the event of ties. I think I'll say he doesn't go anywhere.
I still in melee with him though.
Yes, you are still in melee. Which could be good, could be bad. Okay, bad guys. So the one that Smash caused to moves back. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Razkus.
Okay. Which one moved back?
Say again.
Which one moved back?
One, I had caused one of them to flee.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, it engages with Polly and attempts to beat on her.
Shield.
Okay. Those are two terrible rolls. That is a less terrible. Right. The armor class is 20 right now. Jesus. Okay, two just battering away against your invisible shield. Man, that's wild. You can just do that all day.
I mean, yeah, it's costing me a spell slot every time I do it. I had to burn a second level one just now.
Oh, okay. I was like, you've got to be burning second level spell slots at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but didn't take any damage. And then Razkus, the one on you. That is a hit. And that's a hit.
Which one?
Two of them hit you. Two blows on Razkus.
With shield still? Or wait, no.
You want you cast? Go ahead and cast shield.
That's right, because it goes out until the end of my last turn. Is that right?
Right.
So I have to cast it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, so
Yep.
since your turn has come back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll cast it again.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
you're
blocks
so
one of
low.
them. The other one just got a 23, which still hits, but that saves you. You're still up. Bam!
How
Smashed
bad?
into you. Another 10 points of damage. You're down to 3.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
So
Back at the top, Polly.
I'm back to back with Razkus, right?
You are.
Okay, so I'm going to want to use Misty Step as a bonus action to make sure I'm doing it right. Misty Step is a bonus action to teleport 30 feet straight in front of me.
Okay.
Out of here.
Yep.
And then I will turn around and cast a fireball on the same spot again, excluding the two of them if they're in it.
Awesome.
So,
Fantastic. Roll your damage.
okay. 8, 11, 13, 17, 20, 26, 27.
27 points of damage. They both made their saves, but that is still a lot of damage to both of them. Again, the forest is enveloped in flames, more or less in the same spot. So everything that
They
was
definitely
on
know
fire.
where we're at. If they didn't already, they know where we're at now.
We can take the main road now. It'll be faster.
Right.
Outstanding. Another fireball. Okay, smash.
Right, can I determine where they're at now with the smoke and flames and all that?
Well, yeah, they move. They've been moving again. So
They've been moving around.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9.
I think you do area effect spell, but nothing that targets an individual.
Cool. Let's go with. Okay. I know where they've been wailing on Razkus and stuff. Can I angle myself where I can shoot like a line effect across in front of Razkus to probably hit them?
Yeah,
Maybe
for sure.
and not. I can't just exclude people from my areas, so
Right.
I don't want to hit Razkus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, I will do that then. So I'm going to step to the side and shoot a 30-foot stream of acid straight past Razkus. This is Tasha's Caustic Brew. It's a dex save, DC 15.
Interesting. All right, roll. Yeah, they make it, but roll your damage.
All right. Let's see. Is not a lot of damage here. Let's see. Actually, is it? I think it might not actually do anything on a success, unfortunately. Let's see. Yep. No, it does. It just doesn't hit them.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
um,
So you're lighting the ground on fire. I'm just covering everything in acid.
It's a grand old time.
Having a grand old time. I'm gonna bonus action speak into Razkus's mind and say,
Can you escape? You look very hurt.
I can. What
I'm
about
trying to.
man, that spell lands. That's awesome. Every round they take 2d4 damage.
yeah,
Kinda like the old
it's
Acero.
really annoying kind of continual effect.
Yeah. Okay, that's smash. Razkus.
All right, is this thing, as far as I know, it's still in front of me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to disengage.
Okay.
And then do I still have movement? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, because that just takes up your action spell.
Right.
Or action attack. Okay. I'm gonna move close. I'm gonna start going towards Smash.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think Smash, you'd move within 30 feet. So
Yeah, I moved within 30 feet so that I
yeah,
could
so you pretty
speak
much get right next
telepathically.
to Smash.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Okay, bad guys, Polly. There is still one on you that is going to try to hit you.
I teleported away, right?
Yeah, he had teleported 30 feet away.
Oh, you Misty stepped. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
So I think we're all right in the same spot, actually.
Yeah, we're pretty much all
Right.
together at this point.
Yes.
We're
Okay,
like
cool, thank
regrouped
you.
30 feet away.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, give me a perception check, Polly.
Perception check. I'll eventually know what my bonus is. 4.
4, awesome. Also give me an Arcana check. Being actually anybody with proficiency, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
I think we all have proficiency in Arcana.
Awesome.
I think everyone has proficiency in Arcana, and I think everyone has proficiency in Investigation. Those are two that I
Awesome.
made sure that everybody had.
Okay, Smash. You are pretty sure you know what these things are. You think that they're creatures from the elemental plane of air that are expressly summoned to track down targets. Basically, they're targeted assassin elemental things, and they are A, very fast, and B, can follow you no matter where you go.
I need to die right here and right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna, since I've still got the telepathic link to Razkus, I'm just gonna say in Razkus's mind.
Reconsider fleeing. Run faster.
They'll follow us. They'll follow us. We can flee and kill them. This works.
There's got to be some way to get them off.
Okay, awesome. They so let's see. They're gonna close. I think this one still wants to kill Polly because you fairy fired it, and that is not cool.
Let's see.
That's one hit.
I don't know, I'm trying to think if I should shield or not. I'm pretty out of.
You're running out of spells pretty quick at this
Yeah.
point.
Not, but I'm
You
also,
could probably eat one hit, probably.
I'm at 7
maybe.
hit points.
Oh, maybe not.
I guess I'll shield.
So yes, shield.
Yes.
Not sufficient. They rolled a 19 on the die.
Wait. Oh yeah, that was that bonus. We'll get them above 20.
Yep.
Dang.
All right, Polly, this thing smashes you and you just drop out of the sky. Your little fairy wings crumple as you hit the ground unconscious.
Oh.
And then Razkus, this one is going to close with you and take a couple of swings. Those miss. And that's one hit. Razkus, do you want to use shield or?
I think you have like
Take
one
it.
spell slot left.
Yeah. I might as well.
Yeah, better than
Just to
going down.
Better than going
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
All right, shield. Its fist batters against your shield and
Okay.
does not hit you.
Hmm.
Okay, back to the top. Polly, so you need to do a death saving throw, which is a flat d20. And if you get 3 of these that are failed in a row, then you die. If you get 3 that succeed, then you live.
What's the DC you said?
The DC is basically 11, so you want an 11 or higher.
Or-
Seven.
is it oh,
Is
that's
it
a
10 or
fail.
higher?
It's
I can't
10. It's 10 or higher.
What'd you roll?
7.
7. Okay, that's a fail. Okay, smash.
Based on that, like, Arcana check I made, do I have any idea, like, how durable these things are? Like, based on how much we've done, can I tell, like, can I infer, like, how
give
injured
me,
they are?
yeah, that was a pretty good Arcana check. Give me an insight check.
Okay, insight. Oh, I have proficiency in this. 18.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have worked together a lot, so you have a pretty clear idea of what your like damage output capability is.
Mhm.
And Polly's dropped 2 fireballs on them at this point. On the other hand, you guys didn't really open with a lot of your heavy hitters, and so I think with 18 insight and what you know from your Arcana, these things are quite tough. And if you had like gone nuclear on them, you think you might have been in a better position at this point. But you think that you think the amount of damage that you've done to them means that they are heavily, heavily injured.
Okay. Okay. In that
You can't
case,
see them to figure out exactly like which one is hurt more, etc. But you know based on what
Yeah.
you've done that these things are probably heavily injured.
okay, and they're basically all to one side of us because we've all run over this way and they've kind of come back up to us.
Right. Exactly.
But they're all to that side. In that case, seeing how badly this is going for my compatriots, I am going to just lay down a giant blanket area of effect behind us, like where they are, that will surely catch them, even if I can't see them.
Cool.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere behind me. I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Hunger of Hadar.
Ooh, nice. What does that do?
So it is, let's see. I have to see there. It's weird because there's 2 different saves. Okay. So to start off with, it's a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness, like, which is doing us no disservice because we already can't see them, but now they
sure.
can't see while they're in it.
Cool.
And yeah, there's just all kinds of weird noises coming out of this thing. I mean, presumably you've seen Smash cast this before, but like there's all kinds of very unsettling noises coming out. And when they start their turn, they're gonna have to make some saving throws.
Got it.
It's
Cool.
also difficult terrain.
Okay. Outstanding. Okay, so this glob of darkness appears. Razkus.
Last update since I've moved, I haven't been able to see where they are.
No, they're in melee with you. This one was
Yeah,
hammering
that's
away
right.
on your shield,
It
so
is
you
right.
know more or less it's right there. So
Yeah,
you
even
can
though it's
attack
now
with
enveloped in
disadvantage if
blackness.
you want.
Attack the darkness.
Swing.
Or,
I don't know. Could the familiar offset anything?
Yeah.
What's your familiar? Did you decide what it is?
It's gonna be like a little dragon.
Pseudo
Cool.
dragon.
Yeah.
Little
Like a
lizard.
little
Lizard
tiny
would be-
dragonette thing. Yeah. How is your familiar going to help you target this thing in this darkness?
He's really good at being able to tell like when the thing in front of me is like moving dirt or something like that. So you can like
Okay.
pick up on it, like circling around it kind of where I can see.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you can just roll flat for your attack rolls.
Come on, Razkus.
Yeah, that's like a 10. That one doesn't hit.
Okay.
The second one's a natural 20.
Hey, there we
Oh.
go. There we go.
Awesome. So roll 2d8 plus 5.
$15.
15 points of damage. Nice. Super helpful to do that right then.
I'm gonna go ahead and use action surge and attack them again.
Nice.
There we
Good
go.
call.
Busting it out.
Yeah.
Pull out all
All
the
I
right,
mean, like, I'm
so-
about to die, so I might as
Yeah.
well.
I
try
think
to-
two more
Meanwhile, I'm
shots.
sitting over here at like near. I haven't been hit yet this fight. It's just been the two of you getting wailed on.
Thanks, Smash. 16.
That's a hit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll the second one. That the 10 down doesn't hit. Just
No. Roll your damage.
I feel like we're just so close. We just need to get that last bit to finish them off.
11.
11. Oh my God, that is exactly what you needed. You feel your sword go through the thing, and halfway through the cut, it dissipates. You don't feel any more resistance. Your little dragon reports that it doesn't see any more leaves tumbling around. Incredible. 2 solid hits from Razkus, including a critical to finish that one off, and then Hunger of Hadar.
It's a dex save, I think.
It's just no. If they
Actually, no.
start
It
this,
just
they
takes
take
damage
2d6.
for starting its turn there. It
Right.
takes 7 points of cold damage for starting its turn there. I already went ahead and rolled.
So the hunger pulls all the possible life force from this thing, all the magic that is animating it, and it dissipates to the wind as
Right.
it is unmade.
Sweet. I'm gonna take one of these healing potions and stick it in Polly's mouth and start feeding Polly a healing potion.
Awesome. All right, give me a 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah. These old D4s are so hard to pick up. There we go. Well, that's 2 1s.
I mean, it's still 4 hit points. That's better than
Yeah.
0.
Yep. You got 4 hit points. You're conscious. You're not actively dying.
Oh man.
All right, Polly. I switched my telepathy to Polly. I'm like,
We must leave now.
Yes, fine.
and I'm leaving the Hunger of Hadar still going, so that
Okay.
it sort of covers up the giant fiery disaster behind us.
Yeah, the forest is fully on fire at this point.
I don't know if the cold damage helps kind of abate that in any way.
It does. No, in the area of the Hunger of Hadar, the fire is extinguished for sure.
Okay, cool.
Wait, how about this? It's a very, very large area that's on fire. right?
Actually, how big is Fireball? I think Fireball's a bigger area. Oh, they're
Yeah.
they're the same size.
There,
So
but they
it
were
probably
like
mostly catches it.
Yeah, well, you guys had moved 30 feet.
Yeah,
So it overlaps a bit, but it doesn't completely cover it.
cool. So we put out the stuff that's right next to us.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. If you guys want to, the fire's not like that big right now. If you want to try to tamp it out, you can do that.
Yeah, I got a prestidigitation. It's good for something.
Yeah, Polly has a massive amount of experience with putting fires out.
Yeah.
That sounds very plausible.
If you put out,
All right.
50 to 25% of the fires you start. Yeah.
All right. Do we know which way those things came from? Do we have any idea of like how long it's going to take them to realize that they didn't in fact murder us? Or are
Oh,
they gonna-
interesting.
Are those things gonna like
well,
report,
I mean,
were they
you
supposed to
probably
report back
know
or something?
you probably know from that Arcana check that they are like summoned creatures, and so they'll know when that spell ends if they're destroyed.
So
Um,
they know that we blew them up.
right.
All right.
Can I use some hit dice to heal?
We should
Do you
maybe
guys want to take a
get,
short rest?
maybe we
Give me
get
short
clear
rest.
of the
Yeah, let's get-
flaming
Yeah.
wreckage
Yeah.
of this fight, and then we can rest. Yeah, Smash will gesture forward and like continue.
Okay,
All right.
fine.
Okay, awesome. And then, yeah, you, Polly, you know that your friends' cabins are within, a few hours distance from where you are.
Okay, I don't really know where they are or how to get to them though, right?
No, you know exactly where they are and how to get to them.
Oh, okay, all right. That maybe I misread the
Yeah.
email then.
I might not have made that clear. I'm sorry.
I'll go to my friend's cabins, or well, we'll go.
Okay. They don't all like live together, like they have their own separate lives kind of thing. So it's yeah, Jacob, Josiah, and Melior. You kind of hung with all of them equally.
Whoever's closest.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Josiah's cabin is closest, so you can start heading in that direction. You'll probably get there just about nightfall. So do you guys want to pause and take a short rest before then?
Yeah, if we can like get clear of the wreckage and like
Yep.
I'd like to like look for a relatively inconspicuous, like maybe there's like a hill or something we can huddle up against, or a large tree or some kind of plant growth that we can use to kind of obscure ourselves while we like take a rest here for a minute. And
Yeah, give me a survival check.
cool. Oh, 17.
Hey. Yeah, you find a little dell that's kind of protected from easy sight from searching people, and you guys settle in and just have a little bit of a breather.
Sorry.
Say again.
I'm sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah. So if you want to spend hit dice, or if you want to do arcane recovery, Polly, to get some spell slots back, you guys have an hour to do that.
So the hit dice thing, I just spend them and I heal that many hit points.
You roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it'll be like you roll, and it's whatever you roll plus you get your con modifier for each roll. Like if you rolled like 2d6, it'd be like the 2d6 plus 2 times your con modifier.
Can I spend them like one at a time, or do I have to spend them all at once? Like how many ever I want to spend?
No, you can spend one at a time.
Okay.
I'll spend one. Why not?
I'll be
Okay.
spending a few probably.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and let me know what you guys get up to. Okay, so you have a nice little recuperation in the dell. Did you get your spell slots back, Polly, from your arcane recovery?
Yes, I believe. Yes, I did.
Okay, great. You are all pretty well healed up. Yeah, you don't find, there's no other pursuers, and again, Smash, those things are very fast that went after you, so probably a more organized pursuit is coming, but you guys have been moving pretty quickly yourselves.
Yeah, and I assume none of us are like particularly woodsy types, where none of us are proficient in survival, so we're probably not like actively obscuring our tracks or anything like that. We're just kind of huffing it along through the forest.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Smashing through the trees. Yeah.
And I guess Polly could like float around through things, but Smash and Razkus are definitely like trudging through the underbrush.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly up a little bit and just kind of like be above them. Be like, come on, guys.
You're always doing this. You're always flying above us.
Yeah, and then Polly, I don't know, you probably haven't told anybody what you're thinking about with regards to going to your friends, to Josiah's cabin.
I explained that I have friends near here, and that yes, I have friends near here. I have a
Friends
cabin that's
give us shelter? Said friends give us shelter?
Yes. Yes, old friends.
Old friends.
Old friends. Are they still current friends?
Haven't seen them in a while. But we were very good friends. We didn't part on bad terms or anything.
Okay.
Like
then
childhood,
probably fine.
childhood friends that had adventures with. But yeah, it's been a while. We'll see.
Probably fine.
Should be good. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Because it's going to take us like several days. You said it was like several days journey out of here. So it's not like we're going to like get back to our, waiting vessel right now, right? We're going to have to
Right.
like spend a few nights on our trip.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm figuring we just like lay low there for a night and then get out or something. Yeah. And they are. My friend is a woodsman, so they should be able to help us actually get out of the forest.
As we're like on our way to the wherever the friend's house is, Smash is going to suggest that we not go like assuming Polly knows exactly where they're at. Smash is going to suggest like that we not go in a straight line directly to them, but maybe like veer off and like try and disguise, like when we're getting close, like try to disguise exactly where we're going. We're probably not very good at it, but like to make like since we're leaving kind of a trail through the underbrush, to maybe not lead our pursuers directly to your friend's house.
Hmm.
I don't know how good we'll do at it, but that's the thought. That
Yeah, go ahead and give me a group deception check. So everybody roll deception for me, please, and put it in the chat.
all right.
Deception.
Wait,
Huh.
that's not right. Okay. My deception. Okay, that's sure. 17.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you guys do the best that you can to make it not super obvious where you're going necessarily, without really being able to like manipulate your tracks or anything like that. You're just kind of taking a meandering route.
Yeah.
So because of that and because of your short rest, you guys get there well after nightfall. You see there's a little wisp of smoke through the starlit night as you approach this little cabin. It's in a pretty decent sized clearing, actually. You can see there's a lot of tree stumps that looks like they've been felled over the years. There's a log cabin, pretty decent size. It's probably 20 by 30 feet. Little stone chimney, little wisp of smoke trailing out of it. There's a little vegetable garden off on the side. Yeah, this is Josiah's cabin, Polly. How are you guys gonna approach this?
All right, let's go. Go up towards the front door.
Why don't you do the talking?
Knocking on the door.
As we're approaching and we're going to knock on the door, I would like to cast detect thoughts so that like when the person opens the door, I can like read their thoughts and get their impression of like what they're thinking upon seeing us.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Let me read this real quick. Oh god, this is such a long spell.
It's a long, I'm gonna stay on the surface level for now, so don't worry about going into that part because it's a really long spell.
It's only up for 1 minute.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast it like
That's the
right as
second-
we're like coming
Second
up
long
on the door.
spell. Okay.
Yeah. And basically, Smash just basically wants to get an idea of like, does this person seem like they trust us? Are they frightened by us, or are they upset at seeing Polly? And just general like surface like impressions of their emotional state and whatnot.
Okay. Okay, it looks like emotional state's one of the things that you need for going deeper, but you can get surface
Okay.
thoughts and then
Surface thoughts then.
interpret from that.
Cool.
Okay, Polly, you knock on the door. You hear that there's kind of not exactly whispered, but kind of hushed voices. And you hear this deep masculine voice coming through the door. Hello? Who's there?
It's Polly. Hey, Josiah, it's Polly.
Polly?
Yes.
The door opens and you look at Josiah. Josiah's, a human male, so he's aged pretty substantially from your point of view. You don't really age. Fairies don't really age. So just seeing that him transform from this, kind of late teen ager to like this guy in his like late 20s, early 30s, it's just a little bit jarring. But he looks at you, and then he looks at your friends. For surface thought smash, you get let's see. He opens the door. It's Polly. He's thinking, okay, I'm glad it's Polly and not some polymorphed creature. It looks like she has friends. I wonder what she's doing here.
Cool.
And
Cool.
he says, "It's so good to see you." And he like wraps you up in a big hug and just like, smashes you. But he's very careful about your fairy wings. So yeah. And then he looks past at Smash and Razkus. Smash, you see him look at you, and the surface thoughts are, oh no, it's another one of those things. And then it looks at Razkus, and his surface thoughts are, that's a strange looking creature. And then
Razkus is like
something
super tall, by the way. I think Razkus is like just shy of 7 feet tall.
Yeah, so like, can I get in the door?
Yeah, very much having to duck in. So he steps back and he says, "Well, how can I help you all?"
Can we stay here for the night, please?
Of
And
course.
we're kind of on the run from who is it that we took the thing from?
Montrey and Porsha.
Actually, I think I'll probably leave that for the moment. We're kind of in a tight spot. Could we just stay here for the night?
Yes, of course. He steps back and so he's not blocking the door. He allows you to go in, but he does not gesture for you to come in nor invite you to enter.
Is that an issue for me?
I think that with all of you having our knowledge arcana, this is pretty standard for like being out in the wood, in the magical fairy woods. Like you don't invite creatures in. If they can enter, then they do.
Well, yeah, I was just wondering if it would stop me. I was just wondering if I was magical enough for that to, I don't know.
You are magical, but you don't have any ill intent.
Okay, all right. So I flutter inside.
Okay.
Yeah. As I walk in, I'll say, "My name," and then like introduce me.
You call him Smash.
He looks over at you. He says, "I'm Josiah. I don't think I can pronounce your name, but it's nice to meet friends of Polly's."
Like,
And
tuck my
you
head
are?
in the door.
Yeah,
I'm Razkus.
Razkus. What sort of creature are you?
Oh, I'm a dragonborn.
Dragon. Nobody's seen a dragon in these parts for 1,000 years.
Not the same thing as a dragon. We're just long lost distant cousins. I don't even know if
see.
Razkus probably ever seen a dragon. I don't know.
This is my son, Morzon. He steps back and brings a little toe-headed blonde, like 6 or 7 year old boy up, kind of gives him a tussle. Morzon kind of smiles up at you. He's like wide-eyed, like looking at all of these strange creatures in his house now.
Can I switch my detect thoughts to the kid?
Yeah, for sure.
And I just want to, I want to, as he's like wide-eyed, I want to just see like what he's thinking, just generally.
He's like, they're real life monsters and they're in my house, but Dad let them in. They seem friendly, and I wonder what the heck is this thing? And he's thinking like, can I like, does it mind if I like take one of its feathers? And why does it have feathers? And yeah.
Cool. Seeing that, knowing that Smash is gonna like shuffle over and like pat the kid on the head,
like super awkwardly, like
yeah. I mean, he's got some level of charisma, but he's probably not very smooth with people. He doesn't understand customs and like personal space super well, so he's probably like way too into their personal space.
Yep, exactly.
Like get my shield off and like show it to him.
Oh yeah, he's
like
totally
it's
into
shiny.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Morzon totally digs the shield. Josiah gets you some soup. It's kind of like a thin potato, soup, pretty simple fare. But he passes some around to everybody. He's he just kind of catches up. It's like, Polly, what have you been up to? You left the forest so suddenly.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember my backstory. I know it's. Let's see. I know it was to do with I went off to learn sorcery or wizardry at the. I can't remember the reason for the sudden departure though, because I thought it was just sort of like wrapped up our adventures and.
Yeah. You just decided to go off. I mean, you're a fairy. You're kind of, like pop 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 pop. Anyways, So.
No, I'm school. College. And then I started working for the place that we work now. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the order. What is it?
Yeah, Thayallyn.
Thayallyn.
Then yeah, I've been working for the order.
Oh, wonderful! What brings you back to Relio?
Well, we came into town to get something, and we got something, and we're taking the something back to the place where we came from.
Give me a persuasion check here, Polly.
I don't suppose there's any way we can help him with that, is there?
Hey, I got a 12. Or the best of roll.
What would you do to try to help him with that, Smash?
Honestly, do something, just some kind of faux pas that just distracts him from the bad news he just got, like something unrelated that's like a non sequitur to distract the guy, so he's not like focused on the fact that like, wait, did you just say you took something? And
okay,
something?
Awesome. What sort of non sequitur would Smash come up with?
You like shove something off the mantelpiece.
Probably just. I was gonna say it's probably like. So he can replicate all kinds of just myriad of sounds. He probably just makes some like off the wall noise, like that just perfectly replicates some like creature's noise or something we've encountered on our adventuring. Just like some random like noise just emits from Smash's mouth.
Fantastic. So roll with advantage, Polly. So roll again, see if you get better.
He's just trying to like distract from the fact that from that guy to like pull his attention away from that.
I've already rolled it, so I just roll a second one, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got 12.
Okay. Right. Sometimes that happens. Okay, Josiah kind of looks at you, Polly, and looks at Smash, and Smash makes a strange noise and looks back at you, Polly, says, Polly, come on. We don't do that. We tell each other everything. We had incredible adventures. You remember that one troll that we ended up stealing? We ended up stealing its arm to try to grow another troll. You remember that? That was crazy.
Yeah, that was. It almost works too. It almost
worked. We got like a quarter of a troll out of it.
But it had like a big arm and was a tiny baby body.
Yeah, it didn't work out quite like we hoped, but
All right,
Smash is just over here taking notes on
That's
this
the thing,
troll
who has-
story.
Who has the thing? Is it a star sapphire or whatever? What is it? What is the thing called?
Oh yeah.
yes.
Who would be most I'm assuming we're trusting like the hardiest person to carry it. So Razkus
Yeah,
probably is
I
holding on
imagine
to it.
Razkus probably has it.
Razkus, show him the thing. Show him the thing.
All right. I think it's a big thing, like putting shield down, putting down her sword. It gets out back, kind of like undoes it, and then just kind of slowly shows,
Oh.
kind of like unwrap it a little bit.
Pretty cool. Where'd you get it from?
What's the guy's name again?
Josiah.
No, not Josiah. The
The,
Oh,
the guy
the
that we
bad
stole it
guys?
from.
yeah.
Montrey and Porsha.
I thought they were
What was the
guards.
Baron?
Oh, the Count of Ken.
The Count, yeah.
The Count, right from his vault.
Oh, your detect thoughts is gone by this point, Smash. By the
Oh
way.
yeah.
Unless you wanna recast it.
Yeah, it's only a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's deep in the forest. Hard to get to, and not many people know about it. So, well, good for you. Well, you're welcome to stay here. And what do you call your friend? Because I can't pronounce his name.
Smash. Like it's-
Okay, Smash. Smash, you know there are other creatures like you that are around here.
Others?
They're
Like-
dangerous. Just keep an eye out.
Smash like nods, but doesn't indicate anything beyond that. Like,
Cool.
Actually, I think he'll say you just hear him say, "Good to know," in like some completely other person's voice.
Incredible. Okay, so you guys settle in with Josiah Morzon. He gets you like a little corner in the cabin. The fire is going. It's nice and cozy in here. You're protected from the elements. Probably the bad guys don't know where you are. Yeah, you guys gonna do anything in particular?
To just double check, make sure he's okay with us being here, and also mention that it's entirely possible we like left some tracks through the woods because we're not the best at that sort of thing.
Oh well, yeah. What are friends for? Of course, if you're in trouble, I'm in trouble, right?
I guess. I don't want to get you into trouble, but I suppose.
I'm always happy to help a friend, Polly.
And
Smash is gonna
tracks we left into his glade, he might be able to help, or well, we might be able to help him conceal those. He'd be the one who would actually know how to do that.
like to cover up our tracks coming in from where we came.
Oh, sure, yeah. It's a good idea. It's too dark now, but in the morning I can try to do something about it.
Can we make light? Oh, I guess being out there with torches is probably not great either. This, yeah.
And Smash, did you have something?
Smash is gonna ask him, you know others like me?
Well, I wouldn't say I know them, but I seen them every now and then in the forest. They're dangerous folk.
Dangerous how?
They seem to hurt things. Like I'll find squirrels that are disemboweled and kind of dissected and pinned up on trees, and birds with all their feathers pulled off, and they don't seem like good people.
I look askance at Smash.
Smash bad people.
Yeah, I'd steer clear if I were you.
Yeah, and Smash looks over to Polly and in Josiah's voice says to Polly, steer clear. Like, and he just repeats it exactly in that guy's voice and like nods his head.
Incredible.
And then that's it. That's all he wanted. That's all Smash
Okay.
wanted out of that, was to get just a little snippet about those other Kinku.
Cool. Okay, you guys settle in for a nice restful evening.
Sounds like a good idea.
Great. Okay, you guys all wake up fully rested. All of your spell slots are back. All of your hit points are full. Your hit dice are replenished. All is well. Smash, are you gonna recast mage armor, or are you gonna wait for a bit?
I'll, if we're like hanging around here, I'll wait until we're like setting out into the
Okay.
forest. Like
Yeah.
and so like right as we're about to like actually head out, I'll cast it on, I'll twin mage armor onto me and Polly.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So Morzon is on breakfast detail. He's like whipping up some bacon and a couple little pancakes. You guys have a nice, pleasant breakfast. Josiah kind of catches you up on what all has been going on with him. Polly, he met a woman and they were doing great, and they had Morzon, and then she got killed by some horrible monsters in the forest, and he decided to stop being an adventurer and become a lumberjack. And so that's what he does now. He just like chops wood and hauls it into town, and is like is kind of retired from the adventure life. It's too dangerous for him.
Oh, well, it's kind of sad, but you know, glad that he has a place and he's doing well.
Yeah.
I tried to see if I can. Let me see. What would be the good roll for this anyway? Diplomacy's not a thing.
That would be persuasion or deception, depending on what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to figure out like a tactful way to see if there's some way that I can like repay him for our visit, you know.
Like insight, maybe?
Yeah, that would be insight.
Yeah, okay. Well, and yeah, all right. 23.
Whoa. Looking around the cabin, Polly, you realize during your guys' adventuring days, you found a bunch of treasure, as adventurers do, and you all lived the high life. There's a bunch of young, dumb 17, 18-year-old guys. Like, what are they're just going to waste their money and do dumb shit, right?
Fairies are all about dumb shit, I think.
Yeah, exactly. So,
no repercussions.
So yeah, looking around the cabin, you don't really see anything from those adventuring days. Certainly none of the material wealth. It seems like Josiah and Morzon live a pretty simple lifestyle, and you get the impression that may not be by choice. You think that they're eking out a living rather than like retreating to the quiet cabin in the woods and having a nice, pleasant existence there. Like the soup that you guys had last night was like thin potato soup, and like the breakfast is also pretty simple. And like looking in their larder, there's not like a lot of food there. Like the little garden they had out back was like a sustenance kind of garden. So it looks like they're just scraping by, basically.
So I was trying sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so in terms of like how to help them out, maybe like they need some like personal finance advice or something. Like they squandered all their wealth, they don't know how to do it anymore, or like maybe actually like giving them some money would help. But of course, then like that also like just paying off a friend for sheltering you is like not like Smash wouldn't understand that. Smash would just be like, you help us, here's gold, but like Polly has a pretty good idea of human customs, and that's not how it rolls. So maybe getting him like a tool or something would be really appreciated.
Oh yeah, okay. Because yeah, I was my first inclination was to give him gold. But it's like, hey, no, that won't work. That's not a. I can't just like.
Smash is good at making things. If you need me to like make a copy of like, I have expert forgery, which says I'm like advantage on checks to produce forgeries or duplicates of existing objects, like duplicating other creatures' handwriting and craft work. So I don't know if there's any kind of object I could create to help, like give them some kind of a tool or something, or.
Yeah, for sure. Like making another saw or another axe or something like that would be pretty handy.
Yeah. So ask him if they're well. Yeah. We really appreciate being put up here for the night. Is there anything we could do for you? Like any tools or something that might be helpful, or Smash?
Oh, I'm always happy to help a friend, Polly. You don't need to get me anything. I think on that 20+ insight that you had, Polly, he's just being generous. Like this is like, yeah, he could use something, but he can't ask for it.
Right.
Can I take a look and see if there's anything that's like kind of in disrepair that I could fix using that?
Sure. Yeah, give me a investigation check.
That's a 6.
I mean, there's a lot of different things. There's nothing in particular that like, it's not like there's an axe handle laying around without an axe head or something like that. But there's lots of little things you could do. There's like knife sharpening, or a different axe, or polishing the pot with like prestidigitation, like those little things like that.
Yeah. While they're cleaning up breakfast, I'll go around and start trying to like take care of little minor things like fixing a door hinge and fixing up the pot or anything where there's any little minor bits and pieces. I'm going to try and just make nicer.
Cool. Give me a sleight of hand check.
All right. That's I might have broke it. I'm that's a 5.
Okay. You don't make anything worse, but you're trying is the best that can be said of what Smash is up to. I think Polly, you see what Smash is doing, and not being very adept at it, frankly.
I could clean stuff with prestidigitation. That's a thing.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do some of that. We're just tidying up a bit. Oh, there, I lost. You're on mute.
Sorry, with the automatic robot cleaning thing is doing its thing and it's interrupting our life. Yeah, so you prestidigitate and tidy up the cabin. The whole time, Josiah's like, "Oh no, don't worry about that. No, I'll get that tomorrow. No, that's fine. It's on my list of things to shine up."
They're all doing that. Razkus will be outside trying to do anything like to their structure, roof.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, and whatever be equivalent of like cleaning the gutters in this day and age, like something like that. Like he's tall, so just kind of.
Oh, sure, yeah, like brushing all the leaves off the roof, kind of thing.
Clean metal tools just from being like a warrior, like main upkeeping on your own weapons.
Yeah, I can also like I don't know where he keeps his axe for like wood cutting or anything, but I'll go out there and at least try to clean it. If we have time, I can try to sharpen it, that kind of thing.
Okay, cool.
Is Smash aware of how bad a job he's doing, or is he
no, not even
blissfully unaware?
Smash thinks, okay, Smash is killing it.
Awesome. I am helpful.
Yep.
Smash is gonna like, while he's like working around and cleaning, he's just gonna like perfectly replicate some music that he's heard. So it's basically like the equivalent of like Spotify on in the background while at a party or something.
God.
Because he can perfectly replicate any sounds he's heard. So this is like some tune he heard at a tavern somewhere
Right.
that he's just like replicating kind of in the background. Maybe not the best volume regulation, unclear, but yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so Josiah, so you guys spend a little bit of the morning kind of doing that, and Josiah is like, no. But you can tell he's Polly, that he appreciates it on a certain level. On another level, it also makes him feel a little bit bad because he's not maybe providing the life that he wants for his son. So you guys help him out, and after that he says, "Oh, so how are you going to get to Kendallar? Have you thought about the path, the route you're going to take?"
I have some general idea of how to get there, but
Not the road.
yeah,
Avoid road.
we're trying not to take the main road back.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, I mean, if you want, I could reach out to Melior and see if he can give you a little guidance to the town.
Melior's his brother, one of his brothers, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great. We'd love to see him too.
Yeah, okay. He steps outside, and you guys see like a little wood bird kind of come down and light on his hand, and he talks to it momentarily, and the bird takes off.
Nash is very impressed. All right.
Okay. Yeah, about half hour later, another kind of burly human kind of comes through, pounds on the door. Josiah opens it up. This, big, broad-shouldered guy, not as big as Razkus, because Razkus is just ridiculous size, but still pretty big, big dude. He's got a bow strung over his back. Walks in and looks around, sees you, Polly, and just without saying anything, just like tackle hugs you. Same kind of thing. Yeah, just like spins you around, like throws you up in the air, and like you hover for a bit, then he reaches up and grabs you and hugs you again. Yeah, so he and Josiah chit chat a little bit. He comes back to you. He says, "So, Josiah tells me that you need a guide into Kendallar. I'm going that way today, and I'd be happy to give you a hand."
Awesome.
"Well, let's get on the road." He says, "It's urgent, and you're being chased by baddies."
Yes.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to mage armor the two of us as we're heading out.
Okay, excellent.
I'll mark that off the sheet.
Yeah, you guys leave Josiah's cabin. He and Morzan kind of stand there waving at you as Melior takes you into the forest. Okay. So yeah, Melior is not a very chatty guy. Polly, you remember from back in the day. So he seems pretty happy just like leading you guys through the forest. Anything anybody wants to do in particular as you're trucking along here?
We're not anywhere close to the roads, are we? We're kind of distinctly avoiding that right now.
Exactly. Yes.
I'm going to look for any signs of those sort of flayed squirrels and other bizarrely mutilated animals that were described as being evidence of the other Kinku.
Okay, awesome. Give me a perception check, please.
23.
Wow. You don't find any carcasses, but you do see Smash some splashes of what look like blood on some tree trunks here and there. which you kind of intuit would have been if somebody like stapled a squirrel to the tree or something like that.
And Smash just kind of like points at the like bloody tree and says in Razkus's mind,
That's not natural.
and
Looks like other kinku.
and like he's just pointing out the blood on the tree.
I looks over at it and like looks over at Smash. Are the other people
Means they come here sometime.
Are others like you not as friendly?
As Razkus says this, Melior abruptly stops and holds his hand up. And shortly thereafter, coming out from the underbrush are about a dozen goblins, behind which are two humanoid, black feathered creatures that look basically identical to Smash. They look exactly the same as Smash. They just have different, maybe slightly different clothing on. And they have no expression, large, beady black eyes looking at you. One of the goblins points at you and says, well, your friend told us where he could find you, so give it up.
Oh, wait. One more time. Your friend told us where we could find you. Yes.
Give up that star, Sapphire.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Okay. The goblins look back at the two bird creatures, and one of them just points a wing at the four of you.
4
Yes.
plus spell level is 4, so I'm gonna exclude 4 targets.
Do
from
these
my fireball range.
look look familiar to Smash, these kinku?
Yeah, 100%. They are Montrey and Porsha. Yep.
Okay.
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh goodness. Oh, at least my initiative rolls are good. Hey.
Nice.
Well, I had to get the bad initiative out of the way last round. Okay. Okay, so the deal is you guys are just kind of in general forest, so the ground is relatively clear. There are large pine trees here, so it's not like there's a lot of underbrush. Melior had been in front of you. He's like 10 feet away from the three of you. And then there's a line, kind of a semicircle of goblins in front of you, arrayed in front of you, basically. They're all kind of like 10, 15 feet apart from each other. And then there are the two Kenku about 10 feet behind them. And the goblins are about 50 feet in front of Melior. So it's like you guys, 10 feet to Melior, about 50 feet to the goblins, another 10 feet to the Kenku. And the Kenku are also about 10 feet apart from each other.
Wait,
So
say the goblins are spread out?
the goblins are about 10 or 15 apart from each other as well.
Oh man.
It's kind of like a wide line of
Yeah, exactly. It's a it was this wide semicircle. They basically were kind of closing in from a wide variety of angles to get at you. Okay, at the top, that is Razkus.
Which one was the one speaking?
The goblin, the head goblin, was the one basically right in the middle, right in the front.
Then I just run up front, kind of like at the center of the semicircle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You might be about to get pelted with arrow.
So, which of the whatever smash is those things? Which one pointed at us?
The one on your left.
Okay.
There's one. I'll give you a little more detail to help. There's one that has purple. It's basically like a smoking jacket, and that's all the thing is wearing, right? So it doesn't have like pants or like a shirt. It just has this purple smoking jacket on. And the other one has no clothes on and has a like crown made of colorful feathers. And that was the one that pointed at you.
Cool. I guess I will go for the goblin that was talking at us. I'm just gonna run up and start attacking it.
Okay, awesome. So you'll need a move and a dash to close with them.
Do you have any ranged
He's about
things?
50,
I don't know if you have any
60
range.
feet from you. Yeah.
I have magic missile. But
You can have multiple targets for that too, I think. Although I don't know how tough.
oh yeah, I can because it is.
Oh, you should. I may have skipped it, but you should have 2 wizard cantrips. I think I might have missed that on your
Oh
sheet.
yeah, I don't have any cantrips listed.
That's my bad. It just occurred to me. I was like, you should have some kind of range option if you have 2 wizard cantrips.
Do you know what they would
That
be?
is- I mean, standard ones would be like firebolt and something like prestidigitation or something, or minor
Okay.
illusion.
Okay, well,
So-
I already made a decision. Sure, I'm going into. I don't do anything as a bonus. Yeah, sure. I just ready my action to. Anybody tries to attack me melee, I will attack them.
Okay, so move and then ready if they attack you in melee. All right, great. Razkus closing up, so you're about 30 feet away from the baddies. Smash.
Yeah, smash. How? They're pretty far. I don't think I can hit them with what I was going to do originally. So instead, I will basically run up maybe 10 feet behind Razkus and cast Chill Touch at the one with the feather crown. Which one is that? Do I recognize that one?
Oh
as
yeah,
one
you
or the
know
other?
what you know which is which. Sorry. Yeah, that's Porsha.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on Porsha. It has a range of 120 feet, so
Great.
that is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
All right, so that's I just have the wrong dice. That is 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, Jesus. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. And if it's relevant, it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay, cool. Okay, Smash reaches out. You guys see the Kenku with the feather crown. Its eyes kind of get a little bit sunken and it winces, obviously hurt. Okay, the goblins. Yeah, I think the goblins are just going to shoot you guys.
Great.
Yeah, there's four goblins each of you. They're pretty egalitarian. That's one hit. One hit on Razkus.
All right.
Any shield or anything, Razkus?
Yeah, I probably will do it. I probably won't
Are they
cast shield since I'm seeing that like I'm about to get hit with multiple people.
Okay.
Are they shooting me as well?
They will momentarily. I got to resolve each of these because it's too complicated otherwise. Okay, so Razkus, you conjure a shield up on that nat 20 by the goblin. It penetrates right through your shield and nails you for 6 points of damage. Smash.
I'm gonna cast shield as well, just to be on the safe side from this hail of arrows.
Yeah, that would have been 4 hits. Instead, it was just 1 and a crit. Smash, you take 9 points of damage.
All right.
And Polly.
I'll shield.
Okay. That brings you up to 20 armor class. That one misses and that one hits. 3 points of damage. So this hail of arrows as you guys throwing up these invisible shields all over the place, blocking some of the arrows. Some of them still miraculously get through. Yeah, goblins. And then they all move and grab cover. So they are all under partial cover at this point. Okay, Polly.
All right, I'm gonna fly up. I want to be within. I kind of want to be over Razkus and smash and
Okay, great.
cast haste on Razkus.
Ooh. Big fan of that. Love that spell.
So, it lasts for a minute, so basically forever as far as this combat's concerned. Razkus, your speed is doubled. You get +2 bonus to AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and an additional action on each of your turns. The action can be used only to take the attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Oh my god, okay.
You just send you a link to that. How about that?
Yeah.
We're on the
Awesome. All right, so yeah, everything just slows down from Razkus' point of view. Very cool. Okay. Porsha and Montrey, both of them, it's a little bit eerie watching them because they both make the same hand gestures. It's almost like they're just duplicates of each other, and then there's 4 more of them. And then they, seeing that you all have spellcasters, move away from each other. So they take their full move. So they're now about 60 feet away from each other.
So it's like 4 of them over here, 4 of the one over here, and 4 of the other over here.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep, they cast mirror image. Okay, that's them. Melior takes his bow off his back, quickly knocks an arrow, looses it at one of the goblins, who has cover, but nonetheless he hits it, and might kill it. No, injures that goblin. It was one of the ones on the far right. Okay. And back at the top, Razkus.
Cool.
We're super fast right now.
Yeah.
The world's kind of a little weird. How far away are the 2 that are commanded to goblins?
They are from you. They're about 50 feet.
Okay.
So you could get there with your normal movement.
I could get to them with my regular movement now. So I'm going to, but then they just duplicated, right?
Right.
It just means there's a percent, like the chance that you hit a duplicate instead of the real one. Every time you hit a duplicate, you're knocking out a duplicate.
Oh, no, there's 4. I'm gonna run towards where, like, the last time I saw the one who pointed at us.
Yep.
And go straight up to that one and attack.
Awesome. You're going to need to pass by 2 of the goblins. Now you can pass like more or less between them because they are relatively pretty spread out, but it might be a little bit tricky if you want to avoid an opportunity attack. So give me an acrobatics check. to dodge past these goblins without getting attacked.
Wait, they have those, right? Do they still get?
They've also got sword. They've got daggers and stuff.
15.
15. Yeah, no problem. You slip by. One of them like draws a dagger and tries to cut you. It's just
already
too far
passed.
out. Short goblin arms. Okay, you rocket up to Porsha. Again, everything's just moving slow motion from your point of view.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack.
Awesome. So you get 3 attacks, I think, right?
Yeah, 3 attacks.
First one was
And
like a
potentially a shove.
11, so
Yep.
That might hit a duplicate. I forget what to do. No, it probably won't even hit a duplicate.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yeah, on my third action, I'll probably just attack again. So I'll go ahead and roll that one.
Awesome.
That was a natural 20 on the third one.
Ooh.
Let's see who they hit.
Okay, so the first hit hits a duplicate. Boom, that image is gone. There are 2 others, so we're going to see for that nat 20. An 8 or higher. I rolled an 8. So that also hits a duplicate.
So hits a duplicate.
Yep.
Ah. So you knocked out 2
so
of the
whack,
duplicates.
whack. I mean, that second one, you went right through it. But 2 duplicates off, only 1 left. Man, just burned through those. Okay, that's Razkus smash.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. They've kind of dispersed themselves. I'm gonna go to. Actually, I've got enough range for this. Can I see where? Shoot, I forgot the name. The other one, not the one that Razkus is on, but the other one is.
Montrey?
Can I see where Montrey is, or all
Yeah.
4 of the Montreys? I would like to cast slow over there.
Ooh,
It's a 40-foot cube. I can affect 6 creatures within a 40-foot cube. So can I just say like all the duplicates? I'm targeting the real one and all the duplicates.
Yeah, and you can also get 2 of the goblins in that cube.
Cool. I'll get 2 of the goblins as well, and just get all of them because 40-foot cube is fairly large.
It's pretty big,
right?
yeah.
They make a wisdom save DC 15.
Okay. Okay, both the goblins fail, but Montrey passes.
Okay, so their speed is halved. They have a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws, and they can't use reactions. They get an action or a bonus action, but not both. And they can only, regardless of any abilities or magic items, can't make more than 1 weapon attack.
Cool.
And there's problems if they try and cast spells, but I don't foresee these goblins trying to cast spells.
Yeah. Awesome. And
then I would like to dash over behind a tree and take some cover behind like one of the pine trees.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you can get,
mainly the main objective is breaking line of sight to the spellcasters more than anything.
Okay, cool. So do you want to get full cover then?
If I could get full cover from the spellcasters, even if that leaves me exposed to some of the goblins, I'll take that.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, it's going to be tough to get. You can't get full cover from the goblins because they're kind of all around. But you
Yeah, they're kind of
definitely
spread around.
Yeah, and these guys are 60 feet apart. Yeah, you can get full cover from the spellcasters for sure.
Okay, that's my main objective is to get out of spellcasting line of sight.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, goblins. They're all still up, although one of them's injured. That one's going to go ahead and shoot Melior because he doesn't like that. And hits. 3 points of damage. Okay, that means that let's see, Razkus is in melee there. Yeah, I think they're gonna shoot Razkus. That's 2 hits, Razkus.
2 hits.
2 hits. Do you want to use shield or take them?
I'm gonna use shield.
Okay, both those arrows plink, miss hitting you. Smash. That's 3 hits.
Oof, can I shield some of those coming in?
Yeah, you cast shield. One of them plinks off, the other two land, so you take 6 points of
Alright.
damage.
All right, so I'll note
Polly,
that,
only
and then,
three are shooting at Polly because one of them shoot at Melior.
so I need to
Polly,
make,
that's one hit.
I need to make con saves for the slow.
Hit.
Take the hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So down to 26, so 3 points of damage. Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw for
I got
slow.
a 14
Oh,
and a
forgot about
10.
that. So what do I do for the Constitution? It's a Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, DC 10.
DC 10. 9. Ah, God.
Oh,
Ooh, that's very unfortunate.
bummer. Well, I mean, Razkus got to use the speed and the 3 attacks to whip out a bunch of those mirror images, so that was okay. But you were no longer hasted, Razkus.
Sorry.
That's gonna hurt.
I forgot
yeah.
concentration was a thing.
I know, it's rough. Okay, next up, Polly.
Okay. There's no convenient. Are there any convenient clusters of goblins?
They haven't really clustered up yet. They're still kind of maintaining their formation. They've got a little bit of cover. So depending on the area, and yeah, they're still probably like 10-ish feet apart.
Punks. All right. I am gonna fly up into a tree, get some cover,
Okay, great.
and then actually, what's the range on that? Yeah, that doesn't work. Can I hit one of the Porsche's? Can I attack Porsche from here?
Probably. What's the range on the attack?
120 feet.
Yeah, definitely.
And so yeah, I'm using Firebolt. Hold on, let me see if it's a ranged spell attack. So that is
A +7.
is it proficiency plus intelligence?
Yeah.
Yeah, proficiency plus intelligence.
So 28.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Well, intelligence modifier, not intelligence.
That's her last. Yeah, that's her last mirror image.
Hey, cool.
Hit with Firebolt. No more mirror images. Man, you guys are just going to town.
I mean, as much as we
okay.
got beat up last time, we're trying to not make that have that happen again this time.
Okay, that's Porsha and Montrey. You got this big ass dragon on me. Yeah, I think she's going to cast a spell. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, Razkus, DC 16.
That failed.
No? Okay. Razkus, this strange bird creature mumbles some words and suddenly you cannot move. You are immobile. And then Montrey, seeing that, whips a line of acid off towards you. Let's see, if you're immobile, do you fail?
Is it
saves?
restrained?
Yeah.
If you're restrained, I think you auto failed dex saves. Or no, you did disadvantage on dex saves.
I think she's, hang on, let me read the spell. Oh man, playing multiple spellcasters at once.
Is it like a whole person?
Paralyzed, yeah, exactly. Old
Oh,
person.
paralyzed. That's different.
Automatically fail dexterity saves.
Yeah,
Okay.
you auto fail.
Okay, so you get covered in acid. Razkus, in this round, take 6 points of damage. Oh, Smash, you can't see it because you don't know what's going on.
Yep, I'm hiding behind a tree.
You're behind my tree. Okay, that's those two spellcasters. Melior shoots this goblin again. Has cover. One misses badly. Back to the top, Razkus, at the end of your turn, go ahead and do another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I guess there's nothing I can do except just try to save for it.
Yeah.
Got the 19.
Hey,
got out of it.
okay. You get done with that. You also take more acid damage at the start of your turn. That's another 5 points of acid damage.
Need to get that acid off of you.
But you're no longer held, which is very helpful. Smash.
All right, Smash is gonna pop back out from behind the tree. He's just gonna keep shooting the same one that targeted the same area that he did. Can he catch several of the, like, because the one on the left side that he was at, not the one with the feather crown, but Montrey,
Yep.
still has a bunch of mirror images, right?
Right.
Is there how far away are they from Smash?
From Smash, they're like 70 feet or so at this point.
Ooh, okay, so he
Alright.
can't.
No, they might be close. They might be closer to 50 or 60.
Okay.
What's
In
the
that
range on the
case,
spell?
can he? It was a 30-foot spell.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna work.
So if I ran 30 feet up, would that put me like up in amongst the goblins, or?
Yeah, exactly. You'd be right with the goblins, pretty much.
Okay. All right. In that case, we're just gonna. How many people could I catch in a 20-foot radius sphere?
I think I'd say, so if that's 40-foot diameter, right?
Yeah.
You definitely catch 4 goblins and maybe 5 if you're really good.
Okay. How many could I catch? Could I catch the spellcaster? Could I catch Montrey and maybe some goblins?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you did with the slow cube.
Okay, I'm just going to do that again because this is like an even bigger area than slow,
Okay.
or it's roughly the same approximately. So the main thing I want to catch is Montrey and all the Montrey duplicates. And I'm going to
Okay.
cast Hunger of Hadar over there.
Oh, cool. Okay, awesome.
So
what do I
big
need
area
to-
of blackness.
Wild.
They're effectively blinded while they're in it, and they take some damage for starting their turn there, and they take more damage if they end their turn there.
Cool.
And it's difficult terrain.
Okay, awesome.
So they have a hard time getting out of there.
All right, so remind me at the start of their turn. And then, does that require concentration?
It does require concentration.
So you drop slow?
Yeah, I'm dropping slow. It was only on the goblins anyway. So
Right. Okay. Okay, so area of the battlefield is engulfed in horrible blackness. You hear some unearthly screams emanating from it. Okay, and then you're still just hanging out behind the tree?
yeah, I'm gonna like pop back behind the tree and like
Okay,
just maintain my kind of cover position.
awesome. Okay, goblins. So you got 3 goblins in the hunger.
Yep. So I need to roll for the damage. They take 6 points of cold damage for starting their turn there.
Okay. They're still alive.
And then they're blinded and they're in difficult terrain. So it's like all their movement costs double.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay, yeah, I don't know. These guys aren't that bright. I don't know if they'll be able to stumble in the correct direction. So I'm just going to roll randomly to see what direction they go in. Jesus, they all go the same way, which is not helpful for them. One of them stumbles out. 2 are still in the hunger. They couldn't find their way out.
Okay. The 2 that are still in there take 6 points of acid damage.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, now they're dead.
Yeah, it's cold damage for starting your turn there and acid damage for ending your turn.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Sounds awful.
Okay.
The flavor is the a void creates in the warp of the it creates a warp in the fabric of space. The area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts with blah, 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 cold damage. The flavor that I love is at the end. Any creature that ends its turn there must succeed it's a deck save. They get a deck save on that one.
Oh, they get a deck save for the, okay.
They don't get a deck save for starting their turn there, but only for ending their turn there.
Got it. Okay, one of them made it, but even half, he's toast.
They take, acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. That's the flavor. And there's like slurping noises and stuff and whispering coming out of this.
Okay, Razkus, 2 goblins are shooting at you and hit. One of them was a critical, so that's 9 points of damage.
Is one of the goblins the one that stumbled out of the Hunger of Hadar? Can he see?
No.
Did he stumble out in a useful place, or is that still?
No,
like,
he's
obstructing all his vision?
you can't see anything in the battlefield. He's clear on the other side of it.
Perfect.
Smash 2 are going to try to shoot you and miss. Holly, you've got some cover.
Look in this tree.
Yep, hiding up in that tree. 2 of them hit you in spite of the cover.
All right. Sure. How much?
6 points of damage.
Cool.
Okay, that's all the goblins. Polly.
All right. I want to move 30 feet towards Razkus, but still end up in a tree. I mean, yeah,
Yes.
to sacrifice some movement, I will.
Yep, no problem.
And then I will. I think we can't see. I'll fire Porsha. I think that makes sense.
You're gonna do
Portia's
what,
the one-
fireball Porsche?
Yes.
Yeah, Portia's the
definitely.
one up with Razkus.
Yeah, she's right underneath you pretty much at this point.
Sounds good. All right.
And no more mirror images
Am I
left.
within 30 feet of Razkus?
What's that?
Am I within 30 feet of Razkus?
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'll cast haste again then. That's what I was
Okay.
working towards.
Cool. Yeah, you're pretty much right above him, so.
Cool. Haste.
Nice. Get that right
Awesome.
back.
Wait, doesn't something horrible happen when haste ends?
You lose your turn, but I mean, Razkus was held from a whole person at the same time that they lost their turn, so it didn't
Oh my
really
God.
hurt that bad. Yeah, like
That's
a wave of
convenient.
lethargy hits you, and so you can't move or take actions, but they were held in place anyway, so.
Got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so Porsha and Montrey. So something bad happens to Montrey.
Yeah, Montrey is in the Hunger of Hadar, so takes, I forget how much damage I rolled last time. Do you want to just re-roll it?
Yeah, you rolled 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay, yeah, 6 points of acid damage or
Okay.
cold damage, rather. First starting. I think I rolled 6 and 6 both times actually. Now that I think
You
about it.
did, yeah. Okay, and then he is pretty smart, so he's gonna. And I think he even knows what the spell is. I'm guessing because you guys.
Was he
Very cool.
concentrating on anything like the acid on Razkus?
Oh, is it? Oh, it is concentration. You're right. Okay, let's see. He makes his con save.
All right. So he's still blinded and in the pitch dark here.
Yes, but
But
he
he
knows
probably
what the
knows
spell
what's
is.
up.
Yeah, so he's pretty bright. Yeah, so he emerges from the Hunger of Hadar, moving closer to the battle, I guess. Although it's kind of scattered all over the place at this point. There's no
It
like
is-
central.
It is difficult terrain. I don't know if that affects his ability to get through it. I don't know how far.
Oh,
he
and
can
what's the
go through
radius
it.
on it?
It's a 20-foot radius.
And did you center
was
it on
from-
him?
The main thing was I wanted to catch him and any goblins I could. So
Right, okay, that's
place
what I
that how
thought.
you will.
Yeah, it's difficult terrain. That's right. So he would need to make 40 to get out, and that's a move and a dash for him. So he is
Take
out,
it.
but took his action to do it.
Worth it for me.
And then Porsha sees, you know what? She's just going to firebolt Razkus, I think. She sees that he's pretty hurt, but that's a bad miss. Melior is going to keep shooting his goblin and misses. Back to the top.
He's just in his own little 1v1.
Yeah, he is, exactly. It's because I, the DM, can't handle it.
I love it. I love having the
Just
NPCs in their own little
back
duel.
and
This is
forth.
great.
Okay, Razkus.
All right, so I
Haste.
still have what's her name in front of me?
Porsha, yep.
Porsha. Yes. All right, I am attacking Porsha.
Okay, yeah. And you're hasted and there are no more mirror images this time.
Get him.
All right. You want to do it like? Oh wait, there's no more. Okay, so this
Yeah,
first one's
so-
22 to hit.
Yeah, definite hit.
Do you want to do all the hits and then damage?
Sure.
Okay. All right. 18, this one, 25 to hit.
Yep.
Let's see. This just adds additional action, but this will have a bonus action. Yeah. So in this additional action with haste, I will still take an attack.
Okay.
That is good, but maybe 19 to hit.
Also a hit.
Okay. Let's see. I think haste doesn't add anything to damage or anything.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So it's what's that? 3d8 plus 15?
Yes. Hold on.
Ooh, I like it.
A lot.
$30 damage.
Goodness.
Oh my God.
Good haste. Way to haste,
Oh,
Polly.
crap. So you're just cutting away at Porsha, blood splattering all over these black feathers, scattering around the battlefield. She is looking seriously hurt.
All right. I'm also
and
going
then,
to. Hmm.
I forgot the acid on you. Does 6 points of damage.
Okay. On bonus, I'm going to second wind.
Oh my god. Okay.
Good idea. Good idea.
Let me see. I have to remember to do this.
Yeah, D10 plus fighter level. You got it.
Okay.
You got it. So at least 6 points back. At the very least.
Not great. I got 7 back.
Okay. So you're up to 17.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, you just lay into Porsha, heavily damaging her. Okay, Smash. You don't really know what's going on because you're just hiding behind this tree.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna pop out from behind the tree. Can I see anything around my like giant pit of blackness?
Yeah, you see Montrey. He's actually not far from you. He's like 20 feet away.
Okay. In that case,
He actually, as you pop around, he locks eyes with you, and he says, "Ah, what? You're wrong side. Our side. Join."
and ooh. um okay. Ooh, okay, I'll reply, wrong focus. Go home.
Awesome. And you say go home, and he like digs into, because he had the purple vest on. He digs into it and pulls out handfuls of gold and just let these gold coins like trickle through his fingers. Like he's just like dollar bill, dollar bill, dollar bill with these gold coins.
Well, I'm gonna look at him and can I? Okay, tell me how this works with mirror, because he's still got mirror images, right?
He does, yeah.
If I do a spell that forces a saving throw, does that? How does that work?
It has to be an attack.
Okay, so it wouldn't mess with, like, would I still be able to hit him with a saving throw spell instead of a?
Yeah, absolutely. Right. It doesn't have
Okay.
anything with that. It's just for attack.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip
Okay.
on. Actually, hold on. How far away is the other one? Petra. Porsha.
Porsha, from where you are, she's like 50 feet away.
I'm gonna twin spell Mind Whip on the two of them.
Ah!
Ooh.
Love it.
So they both need to make an intelligence saving
Yeah,
throw.
Okay. Porsha, intelligence, you say? Okay. Okay. Porsha makes it. Montrey does not.
All right, so that is so it's half damage on a success. So it's I rolled better damage that time. 12 points of psychic damage on a fail, 6 on a success.
Holy
Like if they
shit.
succeeded their saving throw. And the one who failed, Montrey, gets a move or an action or a bonus action, but only one.
Oh
of the
god, I
three.
hate that spell so much. And his concentration drops on the acid that was on Razkus.
Yes.
Razkus, the acid's no longer on you. Yeah, it's freaking mind whip thing. Okay, Montrey is like super addled. Razkus, you don't know what happened, but you see that Porsha briefly like twitches her neck in some weird kind of bird gesture and then just crumples in front of you.
Yeah.
She is dropped with that. Even making the save, she was those 3 hits you just did to her. That was just brutal.
Man, you just laid into her. Yeah, it was psychic damage. So she just like gets a spike in the brain and just.
Yep. Wow, what a round, Smash. Okay, any movement or just right behind your tree?
I'm gonna dash a little closer to Razkus and Polly and get behind a tree to block me from Montrey.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, then it's goblin time. There's not many of them left. Okay, so the dumb goblin, there's still a goblin in.
There's one on the back side of the hunger radar, so I can't see anything.
He's going to circle around. He can see Razkus. The one on Melior shoots Melior, does a little bit of damage to him. Not too bad.
Raskus's AC is like 20 right now, right? From haste.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, right. Jesus. Okay, so you're going to try to shoot Razkus. 20. Yeah, that's one hit. That's one hit on Razkus. 2 on Smash. And none on Polly. Any shields?
I'm just gonna eat it. If it's goblins, I'm just gonna take the shots.
Razkus?
I'll take it.
Okay. So 3 points of damage. Smash, one of those was a crit. So that's 9 points of damage to you.
Ow, that's
hit you.
Whew. So I need to make a con save.
Oh yes,
for
two con saves.
2 con saves for the thing. Okay, that one made it. And that one made it as well. So even though nobody's in it, the big sphere of blackness is still there.
Right. It's too bad you can't move that thing.
It is. That would be so nice if you could move that around.
Cool. Okay, next up is Polly. You saw Porsha drop. It looks like she's down.
Nice. Let's see. Can I shoot? What's the other crow person?
Montrey?
Montrey. They're within like 120 feet, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And how many goblins are there, by the way?
There are 10 goblins. You guys actually haven't done much damage to the goblins.
I'm kind of more worried about the people who can throw magic at me, to be honest.
That's fair.
Pointy sticks versus, balls of fire.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'll attack Montrey with. Oh, sorry, I had the thing up. Firebolt.
Firebolt, awesome. Go ahead and roll.
Would be.
Hits one of his duplicates.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to do anything then.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. One of his duplicates gone. Any movement, Polly? You're still over Razkus pretty much.
I think I'm good where. Well, let's see. I think I'm good where I'm at. How close am I to Montrey? Might be a better question.
You are about 40 feet away from Montrey.
Actually, I'll move 30 feet away and into a tree.
Okay, cool.
Make myself slightly harder to hit.
Yep, no problem. Okay, you grab some cover. All right, bad guys. Portia's gonna make a death save and succeeds. Montrey casts a spell and vanishes.
Fun.
That was Montrey?
That's Montrey, yep.
Yeah, that was his action since he only gets the one.
Can we get
Yes.
like Arcana checks to kind of get an idea what that was?
Sure. Yeah, you were keeping an eyes on him, so go ahead and roll it, Polly.
I was not. I was hiding behind a tree.
No.
So.
19?
Yeah, that was an invisibility spell.
Oh, okay, all right. Wasn't sure if you like teleported or what.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
means
you're-
we could fairy fire him back out of invisibility.
Oh my God.
Because he couldn't have moved because he was mind whipped. So
Oh,
he's
Jesus
still
Christ.
standing right there.
That's insane. Okay, Razkus. Yeah, Portia's here. She's dropped. There's goblins all around plugging you with arrows, and you turn around and Montrey's gone.
How many goblins are close to me?
There's like 10 feet away. There's a couple of them, and then they're not right next to each other, but you could like move, attack one, move, attack one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because like with haste, I can get 60 feet.
Yeah, you could get like as many goblins as you can down in a single hit. You can get to them.
Could I? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start with like the closest one.
Okay.
Run up to it, attack it,
Yep.
and rinse repeat.
Awesome. And he doesn't have cover for melee, so go ahead and roll it.
Oh, it doesn't cover for so just roll damage?
Yep. No, roll ahead. I was just figuring his AC out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're hiding they're like getting cover from range attacks, but that doesn't help him since you ran right up to him.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. 16 or no, sorry, 26.
Yeah, definitely hit.
26, yeah.
No big deal.
Wait. 11 damage.
9. There are 9 goblins left.
Right, I'm gonna run to the next one
Yep.
and attack it.
Just mowing through goblins.
Non-natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hit.
Okay.
What does this look like with this nearly 7-foot tall dragonborn just
Yeah.
going through it at hasted speeds, just annihilating goblins?
True Blood, where there's like a blur and someone's head just goes flying.
Exactly.
Ah.
That was max damage, so it was 14.
Oh man.
That one got like
Yep.
an edge like thrown off.
Yeah, that was the head you were talking about that just goes flying. That was the one.
So how many more?
You can get rid of another one for that last
Okay.
attack.
I'll
Yeah.
run to that one and attack
Okay.
it.
I mean, you could also run bonus action, shove one more with your shield if you really want to. I mean, it won't do damage, but you can whack them just for kicks.
Let's see. I didn't roll as well in this one. Does 13 hit?
It does.
Oh, cool. There you go, almost. All right, almost max, but not quite. 13.
Man, just 3 goblins down, just hacking right through them. Razkus, yeah, Razkus is massive bronze dragon. He's got the shield, the long sword, and these goblins, you almost like on the last one that you kill Razkus, you feel like a brief moment of pity because these goblins, they never had a chance. They took the wrong contract and they made poor life decisions that got them into melee with the bronze dragonborn for sure.
Did you want to shield bash any more of them? Did you have enough movement to do that? Because I just looked at it. You can either shove them back or you can knock them prone with the shove instead of pushing them back.
Oh, I could try to do that. Am I still close enough? Because I have.
Yeah, you have so much movement. You're just
Okay.
flying across this battlefield.
Just like flatten one with your shield.
I'll try to.
knock,
Yeah.
knock him prone.
I'll try and knock one prone.
So
Oh, wait, that was
what
like
is
an
your-
athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah.
You want a DC 12.
I got. Well, hold on. I rolled a 12, but I think I had something.
Yeah, athletics.
Oh wow, yeah. 18.
Okay, you take your shield in both hands and just clock this goblin on the top of his head. He sprawls down on the ground. yeah, dazed and just so he doesn't know what's happening. Why is he on the ground? Okay, Smash.
All right, Smash is gonna pop back up from behind the tree, ready to shoot Montrey again. Be like, where'd he
gone.
go? Where it go? He's so confused. Smash is just flustered. He's like, because this was his whole plan. He looks over. Does he see Porsha still there, just like on the ground?
Yes. Yes.
So he's like,
it doesn't
and
confuse.
he's just gonna shoot a goblin, I guess.
Okay, awesome.
So he's gonna chill touch a goblin,
Okay.
whichever one is closest to him.
Yeah.
Getting a 9.
That's a miss. They're behind that
Yep.
cover.
All right, yeah, I rolled a 2 on
Oh,
the
wow.
dice. So yep, and then he's gonna, not knowing where Montrey is, he doesn't really know where to hide from. So instead, he's gonna hide from the goblins that he does know where they are.
Nice. Okay, cool. Razkus, can I have you roll an intimidation check for me, please?
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
I'm not even gonna roll for the goblins. They are out of here. They scatter into the forest. They are just 100% bail from this nonsense after seeing you just like mowing through them. Not even having a chance to like raise a sword to block you or anything.
I like kind of roar and there's like a little touch of fire, like I'm gargling it or something.
They 100% book it. Except for the one that's prone. So he stands up and then tries to flee. And so you have an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Sure.
That poor guy, that poor goblin, he's so screwed.
Well, it crit once, so I kind of ruined
He
it.
has whip over his head. So they take off and they cunning action hide. So it's possible you guys can pursue them, but they're probably out of here. Okay, that's the goblins. Polly.
All right. So fairy fire on God, what's his face? Other crow person.
Yeah. Give me an what do I want for this? An insight check, I think.
Okay, insight check. 13.
Okay. I think you don't know what Smash cast
That's fair.
that dropped Porsha. So I don't think that you would intuit that like what happened to Montrey. Like you saw him cast invisibility, but you assume that he would move after that.
But I mean, let's see. Fairy fire is I think it's like a radius or something.
20-foot cube.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube.
So you could definitely target it. Where do you think Montrey would have moved relative to his starting position? So north was basically back from where they came. South is where you guys came from. And then east is kind of where the Hunger of Hadar is. And then west, there's just forest.
Sorry, one more time.
Yeah, so north is where they came from. South is where you guys were coming from. East is where like the Hunger of Hadar is. And then west is just kind of forest.
Let's see. Probably south or west, westwood.
I have a quick question. If we've been like together for a bit, would they have any inclination to know what I had cast from
That's
that
what
experience?
that's what the inside check was for.
Gotcha.
Okay, all right. I think I will do the fairy fire kind of more in a direction that's closer towards the center of the battlefield that we were. No, wait. Okay, yeah, I don't know where he is. So maybe this isn't the best idea. Do I have something that affects a cone or something that would just kind of hit the area?
And you've got burning hands as like that as a cone, but it's only 15 feet.
And I definitely give you, if you just said, I'm just going to pick a random spot on the battlefield, I'm happy to roll it. I know, where you would have gone.
Can I do an insight check for where he would have gone?
Yeah, absolutely.
15.
Probably you guess that he's fleeing. So south would be back towards the vault and more reinforcements probably. You don't know very much about these creatures. Like, Smash, and you know that Smash is I don't know, Smash kind of describe what, like,
Smash doesn't really understand, etiquette and expected behaviors and customs and human things. And he has a lot of weird behaviors that you just don't really understand. So he's probably, they're not the easiest to read, I'll say, even with Smasher, like, wait, he just ate the napkin and left the food on the plate. What is he doing? Like, they're not the easiest to read, I'll say.
But if you had to guess, Paul, you're guessing that he's going for reinforcements, which would be south.
Okay, all right. So I'll just cast it in that direction then.
Okay, great. Go ahead and give me a d20, please.
Okay. 12.
Okay. You cast Fairy Fire on the part of forest that you think that he was running through. And the trees and plants all light up, but you don't catch any invisible creature in it.
All right. So yeah, and then none of the goblins there. Yeah, I'll move in that. I'll move that in 30 feet in that direction and get
Okay.
3.
Awesome. Okay. Guys. Okay. Back to the top, Razkus. Oh wait, I gotta roll for. Okay. No, I think it's 1 through 10. One for death saves. I thought it was 1 through 10 is a fail. Let's see.
Uh, 10 or higher.
A 10 or higher. Okay, got it. Yep.
So it's
okay.
like a DC 10.
Got it. Okay, so that was a death save for Porsha. Okay, Razkus, you don't see any more combatants. You are still very speedy.
Can I yell at that Montrey's still here somewhere? I saw him cast invisible.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
He's still here. He's just invisible.
But that, I mean, I'll probably go back to the spot I saw him originally, or like last time I saw him. I don't know, just swing randomly. Like,
oh, awesome. Yeah, give me a perception check.
I just like want to go in the area because like I'm so fast, I can kind of just probably catch him. 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, you're swinging, you're looking around, sometimes you pause and listen. You're not picking up anything.
Okay. Can I go back to Porsha?
Sure.
Okay. I want to check on her and see if she is down.
Yeah, give me a medicine check.
As Razkus does that, Smash is going to squawk out, "Don't kill."
Okay. Hold on. I basically want to, what I've seen of my 2 spellcaster buddies, I want to ensure that if she does wake up, she will not be able to cast anything.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. I think I have some rope.
Yeah, go ahead and do a sleight of hand.
Yes, I do have rope. Mm, 12.
Okay, great. You work on time, Porsha. Up, Smash.
Okay. Can Smash make a intuition as to which way Montrey would have run.
100%.
Given-
Yeah, and roll with
Okay.
it. We'll roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. With advantage, so it's insight.
Invisible.
Say again.
I mean, you probably would have heard me shout that he cast.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard you
Yes.
say that the Montrey's invisible. So you said, is this an insight check?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, one of them was an 8, but the other was a nat 20, so that's a 24.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean he cares about material goods. So where are the material goods? They're back at the vault.
Okay. He is going to take off in that direction. So I know he's going that way, but like I don't know where within that area. Like obviously that's a pretty broad range.
Right.
Wait, hold on, let me just check something real quick. I don't know my specific. I'm checking the telepathy I have, if I need to see them or not.
Ah, cool.
Because that would be an interesting
Stop it, cat.
thing if I could speak to him and not need to see him.
But how long does the paralysis thing?
It's can see. The thing that I had done to mess with his speed was 1 round.
Okay, so he could be gone. Got it.
Yeah, he would have potentially had the chance to run by now. Okay, I can't. The telepathy requires seeing them. So instead, he's running back to the vault. He cares about money. He's probably not. Like he's maybe going to get reinforcements, I guess, but not coming. He's not like a threat right now, correct?
Yes, that's absolutely.
But we'll probably be back with reinforcements later.
Possibly, but you guys have at this
Possibly.
point a full day from the vault.
That's true,
so-
because they would have to go a day back and then, yeah, it would be
Yep.
difficult. Okay.
How long does
In that-
invisibility last?
Like an
A
hour.
minute? Oh, it's an hour. Okay,
Yeah, greater invisibility is only a minute, but invisibility is an hour.
got it.
So, okay, I think he's going to take one. Well, Portia's bleeding out. Decisions. Okay, the course of action I was considering was running over and casting detect thoughts, because like you can use detect thoughts to detect creatures you can't see.
Yep.
But I kind of already know he's there, so it's
Right.
I don't know how much that helped me. So, all right, I'm just gonna leave him be, and I'm gonna dash over to Porsha. Can I get to Porsha without, or is that
Yeah.
gonna take a dash action?
Yeah.
I'd like to try and make a medicine check to like stabilize Porsha if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, that's 15.
Hey, that's what you needed.
I was
Yeah.
teetering between like a 4 and it dropped onto the 14 there. Whew. Okay. So
Awesome.
he Smash runs over and is like, he knows Kinku, physiology. He has one. So he's like checking on Porsha and like stabilizing her and making sure she's not bleeding out here.
Cool. Okay, I think we will cycle out of combat. The goblins are gone. Montrey's gone. Melior's a little bit hurt. You guys drop your concentration spells. Porscha's stable and in your custody. And we are at time. I obviously have more content, but we will get to it tomorrow.